Academician... Academician's log. Stardate at mission year 2329. I had always believed the first duty as leader of the university faction is to the truth. Specifically, scientific truth. But there is a new truth that we must all act upon. We are at war with petty Yang in the west and terrifying aliens in the north. The Usurper Menace is a force we must all fight. And if beating Yang into submission will save the human race, then so be it. But first... Silk steel. The aliens got it first somehow, which is unsettling. But much like military technology on Earth, we tend to put more effort into offense than defense. And the fusion laser isn't even my best weapon currently, but is level 10 to their level 4 armor.
Until quite recently, spider silk
and
had
now
the
I
highest
have
tensile
silk steel
strength
armor as
of
well.
any substance known to man. And the name silk steel pays homage to the arachnid.
Yes, well, thank you, Lal.
Commissioner.
Silly me. Thinking anybody could have a technological advantage over the university. But, as we can tell by the incursion of Usurper needle jets, the war is coming to me. It's time to slow down and figure out what needs to be done to win this war. For instance, I need more bases to provide the necessary lab output to get to the more formidable technologies. I'm thinking that once I have helicopters and tanks, invading Yang's territories ought to be a snap. Like, over in just a couple of... well, just a couple of terms is a bit of an exaggeration. Speaking of helicopters, I should build the Cloud Base Academy. It only makes sense that the university would build an institute dedicated to training pilots. The only question is who will build it. Zarya Sunrise has quite the queue going here. Ooh, cyborg factory. Almost done. Decisions. Maybe I'll just waste some time blowing up Usurper jets. Incidentally, plasma shard weaponry is my current strongest, and it will probably be so for the next half a century. Shut up, Yang.
Production complete. Terraform complete.
Do me a favor and off that son of a Yang, would you? Actually, why don't we let the guys at the base handle it? Okay. Whoa! 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 Intercept that carrier. See that crafty Yang, he's trying to catch me off guard. Boom goes the sensor. Whoa, what happened? Wait!
Production complete.
Oh, I forgot I had this little project going. Yes. Mindworms don't make very good soldiers or pets. But they do make pretty darn good boats. If you can wrap your mind around that. If you don't mind traveling by parasite. Well, I've minded that vein of jokes long enough. Yang's really putting on a parade, isn't he? Kind of reminds me of a certain atom-smashing commie regime we know. I wonder if upgrading the silk steel's even worth it. It's pretty expensive, but not very effective, as we've already seen. Yeah, well. Aha! Boarding time on the Isle of the Deep. Mind your step.
Terraform complete.
If you didn't get it already, Isles of the Deep are made up of, mind worms. I, probably should have made that clear before I started. Oh!
I maintain
Holy cow.
that
I
any
love
dualism
monopole
can
magnets.
be overcome. With sufficient enlightenment, we can give substance to any distinction.
Alright.
Mind without
You may think it's strange that the foot soldiers take a year to move one tile, but imagine any land unit moving across a continent without any cost to their moves. That's what the mag tube, courtesy of monopole magnets, gets you.
Energy
Good.
resources.
No mindworms. It'd be a miserable thing for a colony pod to disembark straight into a mindworm coil.
Request confirmation.
Great. I need troops too. But we will build them. We have the technology.
Confirmation.
A handsome young cyborg named Ace wooed women at every base. But once ladies glanced at his special enhancement, they vanished with nary a trace. Barracks graffiti, Sparta command.
Food. It makes the world get round. It also feeds the drones behind Yang's military industry. Let's see how they like their soup without kombu. Looks like they've still got other things to eat. But a few bombs in the right places ought to rectify that. But, dang, look at all those garrisons. I think I have the technology to, resolve this, however. Yep, time to bring the apocalypse now. A fleet of, clean shard choppers would mop up their defense nicely. And I'd like to show you, but I don't have any available yet. You know, the nice thing about using clean reactors is that they require no maintenance. And it's not just about the environment. With clean reactors, you can churn them out one after another without any cost to the base that makes them. Let's find Relativity School some more minerals before we have them build the helicopters. It might shave a turn... Yeah, it might shave a turn off the build cost. Okay. As for you, Sunrise, you can continue to milk the Gundam franchise. No, I'm kidding. You can, start building the helicopters, if you like. Alright. It's a pity I can't just invade that base right now. I wonder how many people they have defending the bases around them. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Go to DEFCON 1! I repeat, Yang is planning an atrocity! Shoot, a nuclear device. Those... And they've got a conventional missile over here. I can't let this happen. Where is my probe team? There they are. Full speed ahead. Gotta put the brakes on this project. And, the Isle of the Deep has a special delivery for that poor, pestered base. Go, Shard Marines. Okay, the invasion begins, and only one credit on the local net means that, means that Yang is probably spending all of his money adding to his base security. Which is a really bad idea, considering the fact CPU players rarely, if ever, use clean reactor technology. I imagine some of his bases are using all of their minerals, supporting an army what only serves to delay the inevitable. It's almost brings a tear to my eye. The futile struggles of a communist despot. Good God of exclamations! He's got human missiles! But, we must put a stop to this missile prototype. Lest roughly 10,000 citizens of Oceanographic Lab die! Destroying our garrison might make them shift priorities, but just in case I'll, what? Free sabotage? Free captured faction leader? I've never done this before. I ought to destroy their missile prototype, but, now I'm curious. Our probe team has penetrated the hive and it's the more peaceful alien faction.
Mission accomplished. Terraform
So,
complete.
what happened to... Aha! I just won an ally in my war against the Usurpers, and possibly a shield against that missile. 2 turns now. What happened? That needle jet happened. I see. Okay. Hopefully this helps Relativity School. You guys, go clean up the leftover Unity pods. It'd be cool if there was a, alien artifact mixed up in there, but I'm not gonna bother save scumming for them. And it would be cool if we could rob those jets of a place to land, but, yeah, they've got plenty of backup in this space.
Max required ability.
Not an interceptor. Come on. Nice work, Morgan. Whoa. Freeing a faction leader is a big deal, apparently. Ha! Whoa.
Improvement.
A lot of
destroyed.
things are happening in the background, and that is unsettling. I should have known they wouldn't let me keep the base. If I can't wipe these guys out, well, I'm gonna lose this foothold. Thank goodness I can attack with an already moved needle jet, if it's from a base. Ha! They're building a oh no! Where is that missile? Tell me! And now these guys are building a nuclear missile! Where did it go? I mean, I know that missiles can move to different bases, but it couldn't have gone that far. Clicking on it doesn't reveal its location. Well, I suppose data link infiltration has its limits. It would seem we have a deadline to crush Yang's opposition. But for now,